Here with DevilRei.
Hi.
Hello. So, let's explain how we got here, if we
Yes.
briefly. I think we had this little challenge on Twitter where, like, if you beat me at Arcade Pit in the finals bracket, I had to play a game of your choosing.
Yes.
Okay.
And
Well,
because I had made you get in front of an audience of hundreds of people and play Raston 2, I wanted to actually give you something I liked.
mm-hmm. And that game
So,
is
it
Raimais.
is Raimais, yes.
Raimais.
I like this game a lot. In fact, if you Google it, you will probably find my site is like probably link number 2 or 3.
um.
So,
All right. So I guess I'm the different looking ship for anyone at home.
yes.
I did set up the controls beforehand, but all I know is that there's button 1 and button 2.
Yes. So, this is I think Medibot called it Pac-Man for assholes, which is a very apt description. The important thing to know is that one of your buttons is a throttle.
Okay.
You can never ever stop moving, ever.
Right.
So, you have a throttle to control your speed. You hold it down, you go faster. And I believe that's button 1.
I see it, yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna want... Oh, hi, you just died on level 1.
Yeah, sorry.
You can reset.
Alright then. Well, let me just keep going for a little bit here. Or unless
There you go, there you go. There's the throttle.
Right, yeah.
Alright, you got the stage clear there.
Mm-hmm. So I'm in round 2 right now, I'll tell you.
Yeah, and every time you clear stage, you get to choose what your next level is out of 4 different possibilities.
How do you know which is which, though? Or I guess you don't.
Your first time through, you don't. Someone like me who has played this way too goddamn much, I know the layouts.
So help me out with the story here, because I know I'm rescuing my brother, it said, right?
Yes, yes.
What is my brother doing in this, wherever we are?
Your brother is basically just a dumb fuck who got kidnapped by a secret society.
Are we in, like, Tron virtual reality, though, or...?
Sort of, yeah.
Alright.
Alright, so those are your power-ups. The A is armor. And you can see every time you grab it, you get a shield and it changes color. And that allows you to both take one hit and destroy an enemy.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Oh, shit, I should probably have only taken the one, right? Like, if I took three A's,
no,
basically.
they stack.
Oh, they do?
Yeah, and that's actually important.
So that's why, and they're all, like, all the enemies are kind of running away from me, a la Pac-Man ghosts.
Actually, there are a ton of different enemies, and they have different behavior. Like, these
I
guys,
see.
if you fight them head-on, they will turn around. Where they like to fuck you up is from behind.
I see. Controls are very odd in this game. Like, if I hit a wall, my my vehicle seems to just kind of pick a direction then
Yeah,
and
it
go.
turns, I believe it does like an automatic left turn.
Wait, I had the A attack and it didn't work, I don't think. I had the shield and I crashed into a little green car, or a little yellow car, and I blew up. Wait, it worked that time, though.
Oh, okay, there were 2 layered on top of each other.
Oh, alright, yeah. Gotcha. Oh, wait, there's a cutscene?
Yes, there is. The thing about the Japanese version is that it has cutscenes in Japanese. So, because you died, here's the funny thing about this game. The easiest way to make it through the game is not to die, because that allows you to skip a ton of levels. The warps in the game only activate if you just never die ever.
Okay.
And, of course, since you've died, you're never going to get any warp, so enjoy all 32 stages, bucko.
The end.
Oh, and here we go. We've got the gray dots, which are like the gray blocks in Arkanoid that everybody fucking loves. I.e., you have to go over them more than once. Oops.
Yeah. The end.
Hi, Meowtroid, it's me.
Alright. Do you want to plug yourself while you're here and I try again not to die?
Sure.
This is totally...
Hi.
Yeah. Sorry. Totally
Hi,
virtual reality.
this is Heidi, aka Zero Chan on Twitter, aka DevilRei, and
Mm-hmm.
I play a lot of video games for the
Mm-hmm.
internet. I do professional reviews and reporting sometimes, but most of the time I like playing weird shit like this.
Yeah. Same, frankly, but
Haven't
yeah.
you been playing PC 98 games lately?
Just the one stream, really. The problem is, like, all right, I got really lucky. Like, I found one that's like, hey, this isn't porn, and
Yes,
yeah,
the danger of playing weird Japanese PC games is you may just, it looks great, and then all of a sudden, halfway through, it's like, oops, here's a titty.
yeah. Oh, I got lasers.
Oh, you got, yes. The
Oh,
lasers,
hey.
hum?
Oh no, the controls takes a little getting used to, so I died again.
Yeah, like,
Um,
if you play Pac-Man CE2, like, the controls are kind of like, you know how, if you haven't played Pac-Man CE2, it's a bit hard to describe, but, in that game, Pac-Man can, like, do a weird, like, speed-up drift if you turn a few seconds beforehand, whereas in this game, you kind of just want to be doing that all the time.
can I
That's
keep
more or less
my
how it controls.
can I keep the lasers between levels? I'm guessing not.
No, you cannot.
Yeah.
They are single use only. Sorry.
Mhm.
Same goes with the shield.
No, but I found a really great PC 98 game called Edge.
Yeah, I saw that.
It's the most wonderful thing. Yeah, I don't know what the actual story behind it is, but it's got like a fighting game kind of engine, even though it's just sort of an action game.
Oh, by the way, if you're in that gray thing, you can go past enemies.
Oh, okay.
However, it's
Uh,
only it's only one way. So, oops.
so I don't. All right, so I have to try to beat this game without dying, is what you're saying. How many stages?
Uh, you don't necessarily have to play it like that. There's 32
Okay.
stages. The thing is, if you don't die, you can skip about half of them.
All right. Oh, is it a game you can like quarter feed to win?
Yeah, you can.
Oh, well, all right. Let's start doing that then.
You can.
Hmm.
Wink.
What's the wink for? Is there like a bad
No
ending if
reason.
you do? Okay. All right then. So this is like one of your favorite games.
I really like this game. This is one of the few games I actually own like the PCB of. I bought it last year when I was overseas.
Oh wow.
And I can actually do a 1 credit clear of this. It's pretty hard to do actually. Right now I'm kind of in the middle of planning like a full-on strategy guide because I spent forever just making a big old guide, like a big old feature for it on my site, but it's like I kind of want to sit down and just like write a guide for something one of these days. I've always wanted to do that, but I never really had the patience, and something like this I think would work well because there's some strategy to the levels in terms of like enemy herding and item placement and things like that. A lot of these items are in the same place every time, so once you kind of know where they're at, it makes things a lot easier.
There's like these blue enemies that aren't moving. Maybe they move when I eat a dot for them to like move. Maybe they can't. Maybe they're blocking.
No,
But no.
those guys are stationary in this stage. They're just there to intimidate you. If you go in there, you better turn really fast or else you'll run into them.
Hmm. What do I get for once seeing this? Satisfaction.
You don't get yes.
All right.
You don't get anything for once seeing it. You just get satisfaction and also my you get thumbs up.
Hmm.
You are certified #great content.
Jeez. So it's an interesting. Is there any reason you would like not be throttling? You know?
There definitely is. Basically to take turns easier and also to avoid enemies.
Hmm. All right, I see. Why is it?
Sometimes if you're going really, really fast, things can be very hard to avoid.
Yeah.
And there's some timing-based stuff, like you can see the shutters in this stage.
Oh, I see. Got it. Yeah.
If you go through those when it's closing, rip.
Yeah, here's the cutscene again. No, I don't understand. I'm in a vehicle, right? and it
Yes.
teleported somewhere.
Yes.
But then I'm standing outside of
It's
it.
the Japanese 80s anime future.
Why do I have metal underwear though?
Why not?
Well,
Remember,
why?
it's the 80s Japanese
I can think
anime
of
future.
reasons why not. I mean, that's not too difficult here. Oh dear.
Oh dear.
All right, round
Round
5.
5.
Here we go.
Uh, oh, it's your first meeting with the pink fuckers. Those guys are a bitch. Basically, what they do is they read your XY position and try and get there as fast as possible.
Okay, beeline for you.
Yeah, they are probably the worst enemies in the game.
I hate them.
Maybe.
Wait, one of these things is actually leaving behind dots? Or am I crazy?
Oh, those are the other worst enemies in the game.
They make the stages longer, I take it.
Yes, those enemies can do a lot of fun things. You notice how they look like your ship, but they're just a different color.
Yeah.
One thing they can do is they can actually take your power-ups.
Ooh. All right.
So there is a trick to them. They read your controller input, but they go in the opposite direction. So if you're pressing down, they'll try to go up.
I see. It's one of the I've heard of like those kinds of there's like you know what I mean, like there's those kinds of enemies in games.
So there are some stages where you can actually kind of manipulate them to your advantage.
Oh, the pink thing made me slow, I think.
Yeah, the blobs slow you down, and that slowness does not go away until you either clear the level or die.
All right.
So don't get hit by those. Or sometimes you just can't avoid them and you just have to take it.
Right.
But they basically have your speed.
When did this game come out?
88.
I wonder why they took out the cutscenes. Maybe they want to revoice them in English or something.
Yeah, the English version does not have any of the cutscenes, and it also means if you get up to level 4 without dying, you will warp to level 8 after seeing a different cutscene. But because the cutscenes are gone in the English version, you just don't warp.
There's like oil spills.
Oh yes.
All right, so
have fun.
I'm trying. So, Oh,
I
really?
see the electricity there.
Is
baby doing a thing?
No way, come on. Just went down. Give me 1 sec, let me see. Survey says... I don't know. Actually,
Kid, make up your mind.
He's teething, which makes it like super random. Like sometimes it's just like, ah, okay, I'm going back to sleep. You know what I mean? Which is like, wait, all right. So I'm gonna. It looks like he's fine now, so I'm gonna call that as all right. Yeah.
Baby, please.
Yeah. There's like Do you ever see Mission Impossible, the like Tom Cruise movie?
Yes.
Do you remember the part where they have to like it's this kind of ridiculous part that was like really cool when you were that age and that movie was out, where like he has to like kind of go into the like Langley and he's hanging from the thing, and it's like, oh, if you make a certain amount of noise it sets off the alarms, and oh, if you look at the thing wrong it sets off, you know what I mean? And they have that like little sound meter that goes above a certain level. That's also how baby monitors work. And right now it's at like a 2, which is the white noise from the room, you know. So basically, like I kind of watch it similarly and be like, don't go past 3, don't go past 3. You know what I mean? And that's because that's when the kid's yelling or whatever. He's a tough baby. We're actually hiring a specialist. Anyway.
Anyway, wow, stage 8 really wrecked your shit, huh?
Yeah, it really did. Oh my god, round 10 looks... Alright, I know these mines, and you told me about this sort of thing. Now let me ask you this. Let's say the baby is like, fuck it, I need attention. Yes. You want to hang up and then I'll call you back and we'll just like, we'll leave the stream on something?
Well, I can entertain the stream while you have to take care of baby.
If you want to do that, that's fine by me.
Yes.
Alright then.
Oh yeah, the mines can take out enemies too, which is rare, but you can use it to your advantage.
I don't know if I can, but...
I can.
Nice.
I'm good at this.
Well, you are good at this. Well, this is my first time.
Dude, I'm so fucking good at video games, man.
Wow.
I say as I pinballed an F-Zero and completely screwed Arcade Pit. Whoops.
Arcade Pit's RNG, let's just be honest here. Wow, I took out 3 mines here. Like, the one final round, too, I won was like, it's like, your game, you know, the final one is like, your game is ghouls and ghosts. Like, wow, great, I fucking grew up with that. You know what I mean? So it's like, let's try that again. Round 11. It's interesting because I feel like this is the, wait, what are you doing? The Taito font, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
The Taito arcade font, whatever that is, would be. This does seem like a weird kind of hybrid of like Arkanoid and Pac-Man in a way with like
well,
all
it is the same creator as Arkanoid. So you can kind of see the visual style in it.
Wait, what the hell happened there? Oh. It spawned me like right by these things, so oh I see. They were like layered on top of me kinda.
Yeah.
Oh look, B, and it does the same thing as an Arkanoid. It like opens the yep.
I told you, those pink fuckers just do not let you go.
No, they don't. Jesus Christ. And there's like little jumping ones. Yep, and I see like an Arkanoid, like you said before. This is...
Oh, this stage sucks.
Alright, S slows everybody down. Gotcha. Yeah, this stage is kind of awful. Alright, at least they got the lasers. Are the power-ups, like, random, or are they set?
Some are random. Most are set.
Ah. Jesus Christ. You going to MAG this year?
Hopefully. I mean, I'm going to Mag West for sure, but...
What is MAG West? I mean, I guess
Mag
I know
Fest,
it. Yeah,
but in,
yeah.
San Jose, at the same time as the Crunchyroll Expo for some reason.
What's at the Crunchyroll Expo? Just new anime?
Anime, yeah. It's like right next door, so that's gonna be a weird ass time.
I heard like there's usually an issue with like what is it? AGDQ and MagFest and one other event that usually like they kind of all run into each other, but this year they finally everybody got their shit together and now they don't do that. I can't think of what the third event is, but it's like something anyway.
Well, I know I didn't go to Mag last year because it was so close to the end of my Japan trip, so...
Hold on, we have another cutscene going up. So,
oh boy. I'm shocked you haven't encountered any bosses yet. The boss encounters are very different.
I feel like this guy...
if I could hear the dialogue, I could tell you what's going on, but I've kind of got semi-translations up on my site.
I gotcha. What is there a gist, like, is there a gist of it, or, like, if you get it wrong, will it spoil things?
No, it's basically,
asshole, you're not gonna find your brother.
Yeah, asshole scientist trash-talking the shit out of you, and you just being a sassy lady back.
So, alright, let me throw this out there, then. Is the scientist, he's just monitoring something, and then occasionally you walk up for some reason, and then, like, and then he kind of, like, turns to you as if to say, like, oh, wait, hold on one sec, I gotta take this. Like, to whatever he's doing, you know? And just like, you are never gonna escape my maze. And it's like, okay, but I'm sorry about that, where were we? You know?
That's probably it, yes.
Yeah, because he turns, like, he's in a swivel chair, you know? And it's like, wait, what? Oh. There's these really dick, like, half kind of...
Yes! Oh, fuck those things.
Like, it's really hard to tell what's a wall and what isn't. Yeah, I knew Katsucon. Is that the one? Katsucon?
Oh yeah, Katsucon, yeah. I am aware of that convention, never been.
Mm-hmm.
Like, honestly, I quite rarely get out to the East Coast, but
Mm-hmm.
I think out of all the cons I've been to, I like MagFest the most. I mostly went to PAX last year because my panel got approved. I honestly didn't find the con itself to be particularly fun.
Yeah, I mean, I had fun, like, hanging out with people, but, like, not as many came as usual too, so it was like, you know, I still had a good time, but it was just like, you know.
Yeah. So what? You're up to like, I don't know, 23 deaths now.
I
Way
think.
to go, Beef. Sure are good at video games.
I guess.
I'm just joshing you, man.
I'm good at good ones. No,
You're good at good games, like
actually, you know,
like the Immortal, yes.
right. You know, it's funny though. Somebody on Tuso Grande, excuse me, yesterday was like, they said that I was unnaturally gifted at bad video games because they had a speedrunner for Spider-Man 3, and he was like, because I watched the VOD later to see what they were saying, you know. And he's like, I can't believe both runners have gotten as far as they did. And at one point he's like, slowbeef's tearing through this. Like this is like a really awful game. I can't understand how he's doing it. And then somebody in chat's like, yeah, he's really good at bad video games for some reason. Which I don't think is true, but I do have... I have grown up with a lot of shit, so I think that helped a lot, you know? It's like back in the 80s when you played these coin-op games, and then, like, Sega was like, wait a minute, if we make this unfairly hard, we can take more money. And, you know, that kind of happened. My favorite game was Line of Fire. I don't know if you're, like, it was, like, this Sega game. It was, like, you played with, like, a mounted turret in the console. And they did that fun thing of, like, they'll take all your money if you try to credit feed it, but then at the end they're like, oh, by the way, you can't continue on the last level. Sorry, I forgot to mention that.
Oops.
You know, yeah, I hate that trick.
My favorite are the Konami games that cutoff continues after like 3 times.
Like, you had to be just good enough for their crap, yeah.
Oh, also, this stage fucking sucks, because you not only got the half entrances you can't go through, but you've got the jumpers, and you've got the
He's super fast, like, turning things.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, now I see what you mean about not throttling. It's, like, kind of helping here. I also feel like I have to cross the silver things, like, a million times to, you know...
The amount of times you have to cross them increases as you, get further in the game. So, like, by the end of the game, you have to cross them, like, 5 times.
Yeah, that's Arkanoid, actually, too, I think, right?
Yeah.
So how do you get the warps in this game, or is that, like, a secret I have to earn?
It's automatic if you don't die.
Oh. Now, if you do...
At the end of level 4, you get a different cutscene and you go to a boss encounter rather than just going to stage 5.
I haven't fought any bosses yet. You said that was surprising?
Like, if you see an O, grab it.
An O.
Because that'll take you to a boss fight. And the boss fights are very different.
Interesting. I was wondering if I should try to predict what they are, and then we'll see how right I am, if I ever can find one. But... Well, I don't know, actually. I guess maybe they probably give you the laser power-up, if I do imagine. Or it just turns into straight-up Arkanoid.
That's for sure. Otherwise, it's just like, what would you do?
Right. Whoa.
Oh, yeah, don't play Haunted Castle. Like, even the people
I
know who speedrun Haunted Castle are just like, don't fucking play Haunted Castle.
I played Haunted Castle.
Shit.
I was like, when I saw Haunted Castle, I'm like, Castlevania in the arcade, hell yeah, I will.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, when I was a kid, I only got... I did, like, credit feed it and save state it, like, once way back in the day, you know, where I was just like, I'll see the end of this, and pretty bad. You know what I had the hankering for tonight? Which maybe I'll play after this? Castlevania The Adventure.
Oh, is that the Game Boy game? That game's
Hell's,
actually good.
Hell's yeah, it is. I haven't played it in fucking years, but you know what I mean? And it's maybe that's another thing we do tonight. Hells yeah. Wow, Jesus Christ, I am terrible at this game.
Definitely takes getting used to.
Yeah, it's like...
Hunkering for meatballs. Meatballs are pretty tasty.
Oh, jeez. Well, I don't know if you were around for last night's stream, but we found a bad use case for meatballs. Yeah, no. Nah, there's a certain, like, you know, there's a certain streamer or whatever who, you know.
A certain streamer.
A certain Let's Player streamer.
Is his name
I don't know what his name is.
Shit. Meep?
Something like that, yeah. But made a homemade Italian sauce with his girlfriend. My wife and I were actually watching this in bed, which I know sounds ridiculous, but you know, like you're kind of like just like you know,
I
like,
think,
oh my god.
there's a boss fight at the very, very top there.
Oh, I'm
Now, this
sorry.
stage is, like, super easy if you just want to clear it normally, but if you want to get, like, the boss fight at the top, you have to go through and time it very, very quickly at the top to get through, like, all 3 of those in a row.
About that Twitch delay. No,
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Nah,
Whoops.
I hear you. No, it's not your fault.
Fuck. This is the stage that always fucks up my runs. Like, I can do Deathless pretty easily until I get here. This is where, like, controlling the enemies becomes very, very important. Because what you want to do for a Deathless run is to get them to run along the outside. And that way you just don't
You don't have to deal with them,
about
yeah. Oh, there's those, like, ones that are making, dots already.
Yeah.
Ah.
They like to mess with you. And if you're lucky, like that one in the upper right is a random. If you're lucky, you'll get something good like the lasers. If you're not lucky, like me most of the time, it'll be something shitty like, oh hey, it's another speed down. What do you fucking do?
Jeez, this is a fucking hard game.
It is. Especially since, you have to learn all the level variants.
Oh my god.
Because you notice every time you leave a level, it's a different color.
Mm-hmm.
Like every time you exit a stage, there are 4 different possibilities for the stage you get next.
Gotcha. I say.
And that's determined by the way which you exit. Like
So
if you keep going right after you finish a stage, you get all the green levels.
So how do you get a boss? You just like
Either get the warps or you find the O power up.
which is random?
It's random in some stages. I think there are some where it's not.
I feel like if I were a programmer, I would have been so mad at like the tech spec for this game. You know, where it's like, all right, so here's the deal. You can leave the stage one of 8 ways, right? And
Right.
4 of them are different ways, but they go into different stages. There's still 32. You know what I mean? And it's just like, oh, fuck off, man. We don't need this for the game. I would have been so mad, is my point.
Well,
how many stages do I have to beat before my first warp, not dying?
4.
Got it. All right, I'm gonna see. Well, let's finish the game and we'll see if we can do. We'll see if we can do stage 4 without.
Yes, finish the game.
I already know something's gonna happen. All right, I'm gonna see what I can get. If I had to guess, it's probably gonna be like that. Hey, well, I don't know. Maybe there's true last boss kind of shit happening. Maybe that kind of thing. Who knows? This looks like if Pac-Man actively hated the player, says Purpley Orange.
Yeah, asshole Pac-Man, indeed.
Pac-Man for assholes, right? That was Metabots.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh my god, the enemies that make new dots are really the bane of the like. I can see this is like
Oh,
that's.
you haven't even encountered them like stealing your lasers yet. Like they can take your lasers and they can use them.
Oh, they used them. I thought they just
Yes.
took them from you.
No,
Like
they
no.
can use them.
You're not gonna get a power up now. Wow, that's kind of. See, that's what I'm talking about, though.
They steal your power-ups most of the time, but the lasers are the one they can use.
Yay. Alright. Jesus Christ. What are we on? Stage 22? No? Yeah, 22.
Almost there.
10 more stages, oh boy.
Games that hate you. Don't forget Tower of Druaga. Holy hell, that game.
Why do I know that game?
Why does anyone know Druaga? Probably because it's a game Japan loves,
Oh.
and, yep, there goes your armor. Eat shit, buddy.
I got the O power up.
Oh, okay.
Yay.
Oh, you have to enter the space that's open.
Whoa, what the? The hell is this?
Oh, hi!
I
Boss
feel
fight.
like I'm in Mario Paint. Alright, so, oh dear.
Yes, welcome. All the boss fights are giant mechanical insects. You know how Darius had fish? This has
Yeah,
insects.
yeah. Darius is what you're going with? Come
That's
on.
That's how it's written in Japanese, man. I'm just going with the official weed pronunciation here. I'm sorry that, your ignorant Western tastes aren't as awesome as mine, but
I haven't seen the kana for it, but wouldn't it be Darius?
Darius.
Oh, it's DevilRei. Whoa, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Bokun.
Oh hi, you beat the boss round, so you meet this fella here. And sometimes he just gives you stuff. Gives you special items and whatnot, but most of the time he's just giving you advice on how to get through the game.
Huh? What the?
Kind of like are you able to read any of this?
Not like it's too fast, really. Like wash, like item.
Basically, he's just right now he's just telling you the gist of the story. But if you encounter him more than once, he'll give you like special items or like one of the things he can give you is a speed up that will increase your max speed, which is kind of useful. Sometimes he'll give you a warp item, and there's one that he can give you that just gives you max shields whenever you use it. But a lot of times he's just, oh shit, I was about to say don't take that, because now they have lasers.
Okay.
Yeah, this is one of those stages where if you grab the clear power up, that is where the devs have just completely fucked your shit up. Because man, they get nasty in the later stages of this.
Jeez. Celis says, I hope this guy got his own spin-off. I
wish.
Yeah. Do we know, does he have a name? The goblin guy?
His name is Gumcan, actually.
Gumcan?
Yes.
That's pretty good. So how did you find this game? Was this like just you grew up with it, or?
Basically me just fucking around with emulators one day, being like, I want to play more Taito games. I like Taito games. I like weird Taito games. Hey, this looks cool. And then just picking up and then playing through it, and I'm like, hey, this game has some neat music, and I really like the weird 80s anime aesthetic. That's kind of my thing. And then like a bunch of things happened, and I'm like, oh god, this game.
Oh dear.
Oh dear, indeed.
Yeah,
this is one of those stages where they just tossed everything in the kitchen sink at you.
Yeah, it's like one.
The end.
All right, here we go. Everybody loves Gumcan.
Who doesn't? I mean, he's a gorilla-like thing who has fur in the shape of a tie. That's awesome.
What is so? This game, by the way, is called Raimais.
I'm putting it in chat right now.
Gotcha. There. That was totally like, hi, I'm sorry. Hold on, I got another call here. Hey, you're still in the maze. Look, wait, whoa. Now watch him turn back to his PowerPoint in a moment. Ray's maze.
Yes.
Ooh, the music got good. Oh dear. I don't know how I'm gonna handle.
If you haven't noticed, so the longer you stay in a stage, the faster the enemies go. So
I have noticed that.
If you do find the stage has a speed up item, that gets pretty useful. Though in the 1 credit run I do, I don't get it.
How come?
The route I've done.
Ah.
I think this game could actually be a pretty good speedrun game, I think, if more people picked it up, but right now the only people who have picked it up are me, so... also, your stream just froze for me. Oops.
I'll tell you what's happening. I'm on stage 24, I think. This is a pretty cool stage design. You have, like, everybody's circling it now, and I, like, kind of ran into the maze, and now I'm running out. And I gotta time this just right.
There's a timer in this game, too, but it's really generous. It's like 2.5 minutes.
Oh, for each stage,
After
you mean?
spend 2.5 minutes without dying, a bunch of meteors will start falling.
Oh, wow. Around 26. And the music's getting faster, it seems like, for each stage, too. And they are really, like, really in love with, Oh, wait, there's an O here. Also.
Boop. They're really in love with what?
Something. I forgot. Oh, those green guys that make the, make pods.
Yeah, they show up a lot later on.
This turns into, like, just a really weird shoot-'em-up when the boss comes in. You know?
Yeah,
it's
because
like
you're in an enclosed arena, but you can't, stop moving.
Yeah. It's like a really, I'll be honest, it's like a really badly controlled shoot 'em up now.
weird thing too is that sometimes, like, if you're a half space on the power-up, it doesn't collect.
Yeah.
Which is kind of annoying and has screwed up a couple of my runs. Just like, I think I got this and oops, I didn't.
So I'm right now. Like my goal is like take the O and fight the boss when I get the O. Oh, hello
Hi.
Gun Cam,
Hello. What
Gum
was he
Cam.
saying? Let me. There's a screen delay, but I can.
Hokai.
Yeah.
I said two things. My problem is I can sound out. I can do some of the kana, but I'm very slow. So.
Yeah.
Like, I can't read most video games because they assume, like, hey, you're past kindergarten level, right? And it's like, no. But.
Oh, one of them got your lasers.
Yeah.
So the amount of laser power-ups you collect determines how many lasers can be on screen at once.
How many you collect determines that?
Yeah, like if you collect 2, you can fire 2 at a time. It's basically like determining how many lasers you can have on screen.
Oh, I see what you mean now. Okay, I thought you meant how many like collectible power-ups were on screen. But you meant like if I get 2, I get like 2 shots can be on the screen at once.
Yeah.
Right.
So that's why it's ideal to collect all 4 for the bosses, because then you can just spam it. But you know, you might not always be able to do that, especially since they're gigantic.
Ooh. When are you gonna play the greatest Taito game, Puli Rua? I don't know what that is.
That game is weird as fuck and kind of awesome, actually.
Oh, I've seen like images of that. Let's play that tonight.
Yeah, that is a really cool beat 'em up. And I actually know a couple people who run that game, so.
There you go. Whoa.
Like, I know there's one dirty joke in that game that didn't make it to the US version, because it's just weird. It's not really, you know, like, gross or anything, it's just very suggestive.
Right. Oh, I think I know what it is, too, because I've seen, like, it's like that cave that's, like, kind of between somebody's legs.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see here. Here we go. Around 29.
Yeah, I think for most Taito games, you kind of want to go with the Japanese version in general. Hey, look, this stage has design. Look, it's a
plane.
One of the Stage 17 variants has a Bubble Bobble theme to it, actually. Taito really loved referencing their games in other games.
One thing that, well, yeah, it's funny because, like, I forgot about these sort of, like, quote-unquote fun design levels, you know? Like, I feel like somebody would be really mad about this nowadays and, like, write, like, a thing like how Taito never cared about really level design and just wanted to put cute graphics in. But, But whatever. It's fine.
Whatever. People just,
People are jerks.
After all, I already made him play Rastan too.
I have. We played that on stream, actually.
Yeah, I played that on stream.
I think I even, put the VOD on my YouTube. I feel bad. I actually kind of screwed with somebody on my YouTube, and I'm not. I feel like I shouldn't have.
What happened?
No, he's.
Oh, this stage is a thing. There's actually a trick to finishing this. You'll notice that the green things at the top are slowly speeding up. The thing about those green cars is that they only do one thing, and that is make right turns. They can't make a right turn, they will make a left turn. So eventually, if you don't get in there and collect stuff, they are going to kill you.
Well, actually, I figured that earlier, but then when you started talking about them, I'm like, I bet they eat the oil. And then I'm like, no, they don't. All right.
No, but there's something else that actually happens when you finish the stage.
I don't really see the trick here. Yeah, Miatra, I won't tell you what
getting into that area fucking sucks. I always skip this one.
Oh, do I have to, like, maybe, like, fuck with my throttle so I come out of the spin on top of it? Jeez.
Yeah. Oh, nice. Some chucklefuck is using my Gmail address to register for weird websites again.
Porno? Is it yours?
Though one of the funniest things that ever happened to me was somebody like registering for, I forget what it was. It was like MILF Central or something like that.
MILF
and
Central?
Some MILF site, and the email I got had the name and password, and it was like hot
Hey!
guy 43, and his password was Derpy Hooves.
Oh God.
There you go. You in there, bro?
Yay. That's so weird. It's like MILFing is such a thing that it's like I need a website devoted to it. My MILF needs are not met on generic like porn sites, you know. Jeez.
Yes.
I'm gonna make my own dating simulator called Dads I'd Like to Date Online. Haha, I'm so good. Anyway, so
Doesn't that already exist though? Didn't the Game Grumps make that?
No. Yes. Oh, I see the meteors now. They look kind of. That's the problem is you have to do this again now, basically.
Yeah, but there's a catch. Try running over the space where the meteors hit.
Is that gonna kill him? Oh, I see.
Except don't get hit by the meteors.
Right.
So.
Oh my God, this is a pain in the ass.
Yeah, this thing sucks.
Alright, this is gonna have to be. Actually, someone gifted me the Dream Daddy game, but Jesus Christ. But I have not played it. I feel like dads are the new zombies is my like way of putting it. I feel like you know, that's like the new kind of like sort of thing that's gonna be memed out and is funny or interesting now, but then there's gonna be a point where you're like, oh my God, another fucking dad game, you know, like knock it off. Jesus Christ, get something original, blah blah blah, you know.
Just doing what Nier did 10 years ago.
Yeah, exactly. The Walking Dad, then that'll come out and blah blah blah. I still haven't played The Last of Us, but like, you know, but that's kind of dad-like. I should play that, I guess. That should be my gimmick.
By the way, when they're faded, you can go through them.
Oh, okay. Okay, so this is stage 32, huh? This looks like an annoying stage. There's a lot of like closets. Oh dear. It's funny, I was expecting like a final boss kind of thing, but...
I mean, stage 32 is the last, choosable stage.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you didn't pick stage 32 Gray, which would have taken like 5 minutes. Like, stage 32 Gray is an open arena with 4 of those cars that drop more dots.
Oof. That sounds annoying.
Like, no walls, they just run free. And they're just constantly dropping things.
There we go. Final. Now I'm on stage 33. Oh, final round. Here we go.
Here we go.
Here we go. Witcher 3 is like the daddest of that. Whoa, what the? Life? Life? Why do I have a life bar? Mr. Moto? Oh. Sorry. What the? Whoa. There's a gun? What the?
Oh, so yes, welcome to the last stage.
QTEs? What the fuck? Why does he keep shooting, like, up like that?
He's old, he can't aim.
What the fuck? Oh, it's my brother. Aww.
Aww.
Aww. The credits? What? There's not even like a... That's it? Oh.
I guess you got the bad ending. I think we're gonna have to replay this.
So, how do you avoid the bad ending?
Well, this is a Taito game, so.
So, okay. All right.
So, there's a hidden object in stage 23.
Oh, come on.
Stage 23 blue.
Okay. So, what's the hidden object? All
Something
right.
called the light mirror. It's
Alright.
in one of the boss levels.
Okay. So, all right. So, walk me through this if you don't mind.
Yes.
All right. So, I'm gonna try to get through stage 4 without dying. Is that like what I need to do, or no?
Yes, try it.
All right.
A child died. Now I'm going to bed. Yes. Okay, so picture this. I played this for the first time in like 2004, just fucking around with emulators.
Yeah.
And I get to this point, and I get to that ending, and I have no fucking idea what's coming. Okay.
Okay.
So I get there, and the QTE happens, which is like, what?
Yeah.
And then
all right.
my brother runs in, and he dies, and I'm just like, wait, what? And this is 2004, and this game is incredibly obscure, even by Japanese standards, so there's, like, no information on how to get the good ending anywhere on the internet.
Of course. Right.
Like, that information has been lost forever. So I spent something like upwards of 10 years trying to figure out how to actually get the good ending in this game.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Wow. It was your white whale.
That was like the catalyst for an unnatural obsession, and now I just have a serious problem, and I like this game way too much.
It's not a bad game at all. It's like, it's definitely weird.
Very, very hard.
It is.
And there's a lot of weird and interesting things that kind of came from it. Like you know that my old essay handle, in fact, was Cyvalian, right?
Right.
Which is another Taito game.
Really?
So, yeah, Cyvalian is another particularly weird game. It's like this bizarre roguelike game controlled by a trackball, where you control this giant dragon creature, but Cyvalian actually ties into this.
Whoa. Hey, is Kadash Taito?
Yeah, Kadash is Taito. Kadash rules.
Kadash is good.
You should play the prototype Kadash sometime, because that has some hilarious dialogue.
The prototype Kadash? Happy birthday, Rurs.
Happy birthday, Rurs.
Happy birthday, birth. The prototype Kadash, you say?
Yeah, there's a prototype of Kadash in MAME now. And, it's like a location test version, so not everything's in it, and some of it's really unfinished and weird, but it has a lot of placeholder dialogue, and some of it is hilarious. And yeah, like Lord BBH says, it has the best ending.
Hey, guess what? I made it through stage 4, I think, without dying. So now what?
God damn. Boss fight time.
Cutscene time.
Cutscene, then boss fight. Yeah, Nightbot is a moderator type.
Oh yeah, I tried it tonight, but like I don't know.
Yeah, I can see what Nightbot's trying to do. Like he's, like, if people are spamming all caps, Nightbot usually gets kind of pissy. But you kind of have to program these things.
Yeah, I'll play around more with it. I just.
Oh fuck. Okay, the Dragonfly boss is like the worst, because as you can see, like it takes up so much space.
Yeah, I died.
You really do not. If you get boxed in the corner, you're screwed.
I died. Is that a problem now?
Well, that just means you can't get the warps after this.
So
You're gonna hit stage 8 next.
All right, so let's here. Hold on a second.
Like I've rooted most of this game, and a good chunk of my route is avoiding any Dragonfly encounters.
How did I fuck that up then?
Oh, save states in this are kind of weird for whatever reason.
You think I'm screwed then?
No, you're good.
Let's see here. Or maybe I'll turn off Nightbot then when I get a chance. But for now, you're all stuck with him, so enjoy.
Nightbot has gained sentience and is disobeying our whims.
Ah. Alright, hold on a second. I'm gonna beat this fucking Dragonfly, okay?
Okay.
So wait,
This is a really hard fight to do without getting killed.
It's getting...
And what's worse is that he's kind of got the same color scheme as the background.
Yeah, it's just the movements are all random and crappy.
He's kind of got a pattern. Like, they move in similar ways.
Right.
But just, he's so big, and he also takes the most damage. I think he takes like 50 shots.
50? 5-0?
Yeah. 5-0. And now he's speeding up because he's got him, like, down halfway, so...
He's starting to glow a bit, so...
So he's almost dead.
Yeah, and he's speeding up, you're right. Oh, I got him! There we go.
Yeah, try not to get greedy once you see that they're almost dead, because that will almost always end in tragedy.
What's, Guncam saying now?
This is... You can press the button 3 times to skip cutscenes, is the first thing he says. Which, you know, is handy to know. Basically repeating the same thing as the first time you met him last time.
Well, I'm not going to skip this cutscene. Makeru to... Washi wa... Washa... No. Item... I don't know.
Yeah, he'll give you items and hints when he feels like it.
Round 9.
See you in another round. Yep. Yeah, so we just skipped 5 rounds.
That's good.
That's what the warps will do. They allow you to skip.
Alright. Let's see how long I can go without dying now, I guess.
Did so well with Edge. Oh boy. I did see your Japanese reading in Edge. It was quite impressive.
Thank you. I was in the zone that night. Let's see here. How many stages do I have to beat 4 more stages without dying for the next warp, I guess?
I think it's stage 12.
Yeah. So that makes sense, right? Alright. I should have save stated so I can exploit that. Oh boy, whoa, hey, wow! I somehow made it through that without dying for now. Oh my gosh, okay.
Yeah, the orange ones, if you face them, they'll
turn
around.
Alright, never mind. Damn it. What other cool games does Taito have? Yeah, I think
a lot.
It's gonna take me a while to do the good ending, right?
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, I wasn't expecting you to do it tonight. We could
Yeah.
have a talk about fun Taito games tonight because there are a lot of real good Taito games. Somebody mentioned Dead Connection, which is really, really cool. A very, like,
Pick the game.
a pretty interesting mobster type game. Kadash is really good.